Hi, this is Rose with Jewelry Designs by Rose. Thank you for watching my channel. Here are some designs that I'm going to show you today. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so I want you to be able to create a design using the hand-carved rose quartz, and I think this is a great, beautiful, beautiful pendant here to use. So I'm going to go ahead and start the process of how I create or start designs, and just going to show you how I like to kind of sort out. I like the larger beads to be surrounded by some of the smaller beads, and I'm trying to, in my videos, show you the items that came in the bargain bead box, mostly so that you don't have to go out and buy similar items, but also you can use all of the components in there. You can substitute some of the items with your own, findings that you like. I like crystals in mine. It just kind of brings out the colors and everything. This peach color is really super pretty, but it doesn't match too well. It's okay, but it's just not my favorite. So I like to do small beads in between, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of people using the smaller beads as well. I do like to surround also the larger beads with these spacer beads because it makes it really, really pretty. And so today what I'm going to do is, I know I have some crystals and I know I have some pearls that are in pink, and I think that would really, really be nice with this project. I also have some pink thread here, and I think it would be really nice to do pink thread on the inside. Kind of brings out the color in the pink, so I'll probably be doing that for this project, and I might be knotting it as well. But first I'm going to come up with a design that I like, and I'm going to start with, like I said, the rose quartz. So if I have this here, I think it would look really super nice if I had the gold spacer beads in between. So I'm basically just putting these here kind of as a marker, so I know that I have a certain amount of space and a certain amount of things that I need to add as I go along, and that I don't forget to add anything. So I go ahead and put down all of these items, and I do like the smaller beads as well. But I don't want to put too many in between, so I'm going to put a couple, and I think it looks good. This distance, this is 1.5 inch, so I'm going to try to keep the spacing good here so that I know exactly how many beads I'm going to need to use. So this is going to be 1.5. So I'm going to try to figure out something else. 1.5, so this is going to go there. That could go in between. Again, I like crystals, so I think I may be using crystals. I do love how delicate these are. The other thing that you could use are the bead caps, but there's not as many, I think, to fit all of these. I did also like the color beads here that are kind of a pretty coral pink color. That also might put in a little difference in here, so it's a matter of just kind of switching them out and seeing what you like. I think every third maybe would be a good way to kind of offset that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Maybe more would be even better. So I'm going to try that. And it's just a matter of seeing, what you like, what style you like. and how that all plays out. So this pink is really, really pretty. I think it goes really well with this pink, having a lighter and a darker pink. So if I have one, I'm gonna have to put the darker pink here. And I did make a necklace where it does have the pink in between, and you can see here where it looks really good with the spacer beads. And I might even do this as a gold wire wrap or something of that sort. I think that would look nice as well. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to put the beads in between. I like how soft this looks too as well. And I want to make sure that it's in the frame here. Okay, so you can see, bring this down for you. Okay, and we did also get these really pretty beads as well. It's kind of an almond, it says an almond colored. I really like the color of this bead. It's really, really shiny, and it's a cab, and it looks really, really cute. So now I didn't have any gold, rose gold spacer beads, just round beads. So I may also, if I have enough, be using those in between each of these as well. So what I'm going to do is use a piece of string to see how I like that. And so what I'm just doing is putting a spacer bead in between these two beads. And I may need to spread them out further if that's the case, if I like want to put 2 or 3 of these in between. So I'm just trying these out to see what I like. See if I like these colors together. If you have the white, also the white beads that we had from the previous, you could use those, or you could even use the pink beads in between as well. See, I do like that look. It's not, it kind of offsets all of the pink. We do have those jade pink. It's kind of like a frosted color. So this would look really, really nice in between as well. But the size is a little bit bigger in between. So I'm going to try that as well and see if I like that. Maybe I will like one better than the other. Sorry for my fan in the background. I can't believe how warm it is today here. And so as you can see here, this bead is almost the same size, so it doesn't flow well. I like the smaller size bead in here. It just makes the flow a little bit nicer than having this bead, or I may want to change this bead for that bead and then have these in between. So again, you know, it's your choice what you like, but a lot of these combinations are really pretty together. If you have a crystal bead, a clear crystal bead or a pink crystal bead would look really nice in between here as well, or in between here. So if you have a crystal bead, you may want to try to put that in between here, whether it's pink or a different color. I really like crystals, so I'm going to try what I have, and then you could decide if you may want to use a crystal bead instead. My crystal beads are Austrian crystal beads. They are not Chinese crystal beads. They look pretty close to the same. Okay, so that's a clear. They kind of get lost in the background on my tray, but they're not going to get lost in the background once I string them. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. Okay, I like this. I also have a kind of a bright pink color that I could use as well. Just kind of take a look and see what that looks like. I'm going to replace those two. They kind of stand out a little bit more, but I like the different, that it's more two-tone. So I'm going to take these out and put these back. I'm going to leave out my pink crystals. It might be useful in another project here. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, it's hard to tell how nice it's going to look sometimes in the tray. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it so you could see what it looks like, and then decide if that's what I'm liking better. So I've got one crystal, I've got one of the bead spacer beads. I'm going to put the smaller 6mm rose quartz bead, another spacer bead, a crystal bead, a spacer bead, a larger 8mm rose quartz bead, also if you have a pink pearl, that would also look nice here. Pink pearls come in various sizes, so that would also look really nice. I'm starting to like this. I'm looking at it because it looks very dainty, almost royal, kind of fancy, and I really do like that. Oh, keep dropping this bead cap. Very pretty. Princessy, I should say, because I really think this rose gold is very princessy, and I like that. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I am absolutely loving the crystal in between. It's very pretty. So I think I'm gonna go with that. I know I'm gonna like that look. And I could definitely use a wire. I don't necessarily need to have the pink. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and strand this on a wire. You could use, you definitely could use a thread. It would look nice on the thread as well. It would flow very well also, maybe even a little bit better. on a thread, but I think I'm just going to put it on some silver wire. So I'm going to start stringing these, and at the end I will show you what I come up with as my final design. Okay, so I'm going to make some earrings here. I've created some drop beads for the bottom. Basically they are rose quartz and crystal, and I basically just am going to show you exactly how I put these together. It's just a simple rose quartz, and I just put a loop at the end, and then I'm going to add on a few other items. So I'm going to use some crystals that are Austrian crystals, and I purchased these through a company called BrunoBeads.com. I didn't purchase them directly on the website, but I go to the International Gem and Jewelry Show, and he is a vendor that I normally buy from. He has really good pricing for crystals and other findings, still sterling silver findings. So if you'd like to get some Austrian crystals, that's a really great place to go. So here's where I am going to bend and create the loop for to add additional items, and again, these are for the bottom part. When I make these, I decided I'm going to put 2 of these and a few other different ones in between, 2 or 3. I think I put these on the outside, and they look really cute together. At first I was going to do all the same, where you can see here, but as I got close to the finish, I decided it would look nice to have kind of a few different ones. And so here I'm just trying to figure out what the design is going to be above that other portion, the lower portion. And I end up turning out with some metal gold pieces, which I will show you in Okay, so here's the necklace that I made with chain and the pink rose quartz throughout, and at the bottom I used the flower beads, and I made it pretty long. You just put it over your head. I used the round medallion with this one, and I'm going to show you next a few of the different designs that I made. The rose quartz carved rose is the first one I made on the left, and the one in the middle is with the large medallion. And you can see the design that I came up with. It came out really nice. I used the spacer beads in between the larger beads on the rose quartz, and then I made the earrings as you saw me make. And I made these tassel earrings, and I also made a matching bellflower. Some of the blue ones are from the December bargain bead box, I love the blues in here, so I just wanted to show you some of the design ideas that I made here. I used the stars at the bottom, and I used some chain at the top of 2 of them. But I really loved all the different ones. At the end of this, I am going to show you some close-up photo shots of these individually, so you can kind of see the designs a little bit better. So if you stay on for a little while longer, you'll see those designs more close-up. Thank you for watching my channel. I really appreciate it, and if you could give me any feedback, I would, whether it's good or bad, I appreciate all. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you like my channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. All of this helps, you know, for the channel, so I can keep playing them and get more audience. I hope to continue doing this because this is something I really love to do. If you have any other ideas that you want me to share with you or suggestions, please let me know. And then here's a closer look at the pink items. And these are just the photos that I made of the individual items. So I hope you enjoyed. Please use any of these designs for yourself or selling, anything of that type. And I hope you enjoyed watching my channel. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.